Okay, so here's a quick video of the solar project. Kids running.
Punch him!
So this is for Rick. Solar power comes in here, right to here. This is the battery terminal for charging the battery. And this is called the load for turning the load on and off. The load is the 12 volt output from the charge controller, which is this guy. This is the computer that actually just gives you information about what's going on in the solar panel. Right now you can see that solar panel is putting out 13.7 volts and not much amps. It's dark. The battery is 12.7 and 0.1 amps, and the load right now is nothing. 12.8 volts ready, no amps. The load is this, and this is a fuse box with 5 amp fuses for all the lights. Now, as you can see, the red positive for the load, which is this, is controlled by a 20 amp fuse. And you just can trip it on and off like this, which is easy. Now, the battery charging is through this 20 amp fuse. And so again, you can turn it off. That powers the whole system, the 12 volts. That's why that shuts off and on and off. That's easy. And this is the communications port to the computer, which is just booting up. Now, coming from the battery, which is down in the box here, one is basically going to, so that's these wires. These are the charging wires and the return power. And then this thing, this big guy, is the inverter that makes the AC current. Right now I've got a power bar down here plugged into one of the ports. And this is easy. There's a little button here to turn it on. It makes a quick sound, and then the green light's on. That means AC power is going. And it comes in from the battery on these two lines, black and white, doubled up kind of house wires. 100 amp fuse here, which is a bit overkill. We will never be pulling that much power, so I'm going to try to switch that out for maybe like a, I don't know, 30 amp fuse. And again, you can just break this or turn it back on. Even though it is a 3-prong, there is a ground here. We could ground it. So anything that comes out from here at 120 volts is ungrounded. To charge phones and whatnot, you've got, I've tethered in a USB charger. Now, if you're just charging your phone, the best thing to do to save power is actually just turn this off, have this off all the time, because this uses the most power, even if you're using small things, and charge your DC components like phones and whatnot through a USB through this. And this load goes from here all along here and into the fuse box. So best case scenario is you use the DC charger for phones, batteries, whatever. This is the best way to use the power. If you need to charge anything then with AC power, then you just use this. You turn it on, click the fuse, and then turn it on. Rick, I did charge up all your drill batteries and whatnot, and they work great. Up here I've installed, Pam, you like this, a dimmer for the kitchen lights, and you can just twiddle this back and forth to decide how much power you want. It works great too. And for now it's, I will get some more permanent ones, but for now that works really well. You've probably seen, I might have to shine a light down here. The battery is in here, and I'm going to build a little cover for it. There's one small hole in the back there. That copper switch there is the master off, so you can just switch that off and it'll turn the whole thing off. The system is protected from overcharging by the charge controller there and won't let the battery go above 15 volts. That's about it for now. Hope this is helpful.